Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Star Domain Podcast. How you guys doing today? Hope you all are doing well, everyone in the chat right now. I'm just giving people a chance to come into the stream. That's why the intro was a little bit long. But no, we're going to get things started very quickly, probably about now. I don't have notes for the stream. I probably should have did that. I was kind of in a rush to put this stream out there. This will be uploaded on YouTube, by the way, hopefully at least. We're going to be talking about E3, Kingdom Hearts mostly, and everything that's going to be happening at the Sony conference and Nintendo conference, just everywhere. Is that song every stream? No, it is not. Just this one. I currently have an intro song for the stream in the works right now, and I thought that I would just, use that song for the opening. Alright. So, alright. What we're going to start off talking about, the Sony press conference. Now, there's a lot that's going to be happening at the Sony press conference. I'm going to be... Give me a second. Let me pull up the E3 website. And then let me pull up what they're planning on revealing at the Sony conference. Because we do know... Oh, my phone. Because we do know that Days Gone is going to be there. The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be there. Ghost of Tsushima. I'm really interested in that game personally. I think that game looks really fun, really interesting. And I'm excited to play it hopefully when the game comes out, depending on when it comes out. Because honestly, any game that comes out near Kingdom Hearts 3, for me, is automatically getting pushed to the side. I mean, maybe I'll buy the games, and put them in my closet somewhere, have them sit there for a couple months, because I'm gonna be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 for a long time. Everything after Kingdom Hearts 3 is what I like to call life after Kingdom Hearts 3, because that sounds weird to say, doesn't it? Life after Kingdom Hearts 3, it's hard to imagine that. That's why the year 2019 sounds so weird to me now, because I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out 2018. 2018 just seems like, it feels like the end of a very, very long journey. And I'm excited, though. I'm very excited. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be a great game. I know it's going to be a great game. We all know it's going to be a great game. I've made countless videos on it. I've been covering this series for... How long now? I've been doing this since 2014. I've been covering this series for close to 5 years. Next year, September. This year will be my 4th covering Kingdom Hearts content. And it's all going to kind of come to an end a bit. I'm not going to stop covering Kingdom Hearts content. But since 2014, since 2013 when the game was announced, it's all been just a journey leading up to what we're about to witness, at E3 in November, October, whenever the game decides to come out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun seeing Kingdom Hearts 3 come out. I'm just going to think about the conferences right now. Sony press conference. I'm very interested in the Sony press conference. Everyone is every single year. I'm highly interested in the Nintendo conference because, of course, we have Smash coming out. It's basically going to be like a Smash Direct, if you want to call it that. That's why I like calling it, because that's what it seems like it's going to be. I'm sure they're not going to show just Smash. I'm sure they're going to talk a little bit about Bayonetta or the new Yoshi game that's going to be coming out. Probably a little bit about Mario Tennis Aces. The Nintendo conference is going to be very unique, very fun, like it always is. So I'm very interested in what they're going to produce. Microsoft, nobody gives a damn about Microsoft. What are they going to show? The Xbox One X2? I don't know. I don't think Microsoft's going to show anything. What is good, Arbitrary? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? E3 starts in 3 days, 15 hours, and 41 minutes. I'm on the website and they have this little countdown thing. If there's ever a point in the stream, because I do have multiple layouts. I have a layout for this, what I'm doing right now when I'm not showing anything on the screen. I also have a video format of this layout where if we need to share screens or I said share screens. If I need to display my screen for a bit and show you guys what I'm talking about, whether it be a Kingdom Hearts trailer or anything else, then, I'm going to do that. I may be a bit biased when it comes to this. I played Smash longer than Kingdom Hearts. That's understandable, man. It's completely understandable. How long have I been playing Smash? I've played Kingdom Hearts since I was like 4. I probably played them around the same time, but I didn't get super invested into Smash Bros. Until maybe Brawl, but Brawl, like, it was a fun game. I played it a lot, but I wasn't like super into it, then, because like even with me owning Brawl, I always went back and played Kingdom Hearts, played Jack and Daxter, things like that. Those were always like my go-to games. Like Brawl was always like a game I played if I had a friend over my house or something. It wasn't something I played much by myself. Smash 4 was a game I was very invested in, though. So I guess Smash 4 would be the game that made me as big of a Smash fan as I am today. So doesn't mean I'm not hyped for it, but my focus is going to be pulled to Smash as soon as it starts. That's perfectly fine. My attention is going to be scattered, honestly. I'm mostly looking forward to Kingdom Hearts, of course, because that's what I cover content on every single day. There was a point where I wanted to cover Smash content, but I think I'm going to keep Smash and games like that to Twitch and live streaming exclusively. So, but Kingdom Hearts is definitely the main thing that I'm looking forward to the most. But let's realistically talk about some things. Sony, I don't think Sony's going to have the best conference this year, but even with me saying that, it is very possible they will, because Sony, they have a lot of IPs that they have in the works, exclusive IPs at that. They're going to be coming out that I'm sure that are going to be very good. Days Gone, I'm very interested in. Days Gone should have been out already. It got delayed, but I'm still excited for it. I think I read an article or I saw a tweet that said Days Gone was going to be coming out in February of 2019. I don't know if that's true or not. It sounds likely, but that's crazy that the game basically got delayed for a year plus. Because I was really interested in that game. Now my interest is kind of went down just a tiny bit, because of course it got delayed. Delays do mess up games sometimes. Microsoft, I don't think Microsoft is going to have a bad conference, because Microsoft, their conferences, they're not bad. They're just I don't know, there's nothing interesting, I guess. Cause nobody cares about Xbox, no one cares about Forza. I don't know why Microsoft is always the company to show off Dragon Ball stuff. They showed off Fighters last year, which surprised me a lot. There's a big rumor that they might show off Xenoverse 3 this year, which in that case I might actually tune into the conference. I'm going to try to tune into all the conferences, though. I will, of course, be doing my little live stream with my friends. I believe I'm streaming with Avatar Yaya, JN2602, and The Frozen Cavern. 3 very close friends of mine. I think I'm streaming with Blue Kokiri also. He's going to be in that call as well. But E3 is going to be a fun time. I'm going to mute my phone. Isn't Microsoft ending the Xbox? Not making any new ones? Yeah. Level Legend was good. Welcome to the stream. But Microsoft, I don't think that they're continuing the Xbox. I believe they did say that after this generation, they were going to go strictly to PC gaming, which is definitely a good move on their part. They already have an established fan base over there, so they might as well, because they lost this console generation. And even with the PS3 versus the 360, it wasn't like the PS3 was doing bad against the 360. The 360 was the more popular console, but the PS3 and the 360, they were competing with each other head to head. But this console generation, the PS4 just completely blew the Xbox One out of the water, and everyone thought the Xbox One X was going to end up helping, but it really didn't. The Xbox One X, it's a cool console. I might pick it up, but honestly, the only reason I would pick it up is if I had extra money to spend, and I don't I don't see that happening anytime soon. Like I'm trying to get money for a new mic right now. I don't want to buy an Xbox One X. Like, of course, 4K, that sounds cool. And let me tell you something about 4K. 4K is amazing. It's great, beautiful. Like, I'll say it like this. 4K gaming still has a little ways to go. Sorry about earlier, John. I thought my mic broke. Oh, you're good, Seth. Don't worry about it. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, 4K gaming, it has a little bit of ways to go. 4K, like, in terms of movies, TV shows, that it's already, like, reaching its peak right now. Like, everyone's buying 4K TVs for, like, watching Netflix and stuff. Like, I wasn't on the 4K wave until I went to my dad's house, I believe in September, because this was when he moved to a new place, got new stuff and all that jazz. I sat down, and one of the shows I was binge watching was Stranger Things. And Stranger Things, by the way, that show was great, amazing show. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. What's good, Phoenix Birth? What's good, Big Bad Cloud? And what's good, Volt Vex? And I don't think I'm ignoring you guys in chat. I'm just trying to get my point across. But I was watching Stranger Things, which is a great show, and I really recommend you watch it. And I was watching down a 4K TV, and at that moment, while I was watching that show, I realized why 4K is such a big deal. Like, 4K in terms of, TV, cable television, Netflix, all that stuff. It's, like, that, I care more about 4K there than I do in gaming right now. 4K in gaming right now, I don't need to watch things in 4K right now with gaming. For me, like, after watching Stranger Things and things like BoJack Horseman, even though it doesn't matter, BoJack Horseman, what other show? Like, some of those Marvel shows that come out on Netflix, watching those things in 4K quality, it is beautiful. Because a lot of the times, like, when you have these consoles, like the Xbox One X, which is the most powerful console ever right now, then you have PS4 Pro, which it reaches 4K on some of its games, but not all of them. I don't even think it reaches it on like half of the games, but it definitely tries, and you have to give it credit for that. But regardless, though, 4K gaming for these consoles, like, they always advertise 4K. This game's gonna be in 4K. This game's gonna be 4K, but nobody cares at the moment. Like, no one does, and a lot of the times it's not true 4K. It's checkerboard rendering. They're like false advertising. It's not actual 4K. It's like fake 4K. I don't know. It's higher quality. Don't get me wrong. Checkerboard 4K is like, it looks nice. It looks beautiful, but it's not true 4K. You don't understand true 4K until you see it. Get 4K 3 more years. On the gaming side, yes. Right now, like in cable and stuff, 4K is already popping off like crazy. Consoles, it has a little bit of ways to go. Next generation, though, is going to be completely 4K. The next generation isn't going to start. Console generation isn't going to start for like a good 2-3 more years. So, I believe there was an article that came out like 1 or 2 weeks ago that said the PlayStation 4 still had a couple more years ago. They were working on the PS5, but the PS5 wasn't expected to come out till like some 2021, 2020, somewhere around there. So 4K is honestly the best investment I made by purchasing this new $1,000 TV I bought in January. Yes, like, Seth, like, when you experience that, it's beautiful. Like, I know you relate to me. 4K, it doesn't just clarify and makes a sharper 1080p. You think they'll have movie theaters that will have 4K? I'm pretty sure most movie theaters have 4K already. But watching shows that's not 4K supported looks weird. It does a little bit. Because 4K doesn't work with everything. And I think that's a big thing. That's a big challenge right now, too. Because 4K TVs, like, they're not entirely affordable. Of course, they go on, like, there's sales all over the place, but like a 4K TV on sale is like still like 600, $700, and that's a lot of money compared to a 1080p TV that you could easily buy for like 100, 200, less than that sometimes. So I'm thinking like when the 4K market becomes a little bit cheaper, which will take a while, I think 4K will blow up. And I'm excited for that because I'm so excited to see what games do with that power, you know? I don't think I've ever played a game in 4K though. I might have. No, I've never played a game in 4K. Never have. I really want to though. I'm getting a PS4 Pro at the end of this month, and I'm really excited to put that thing to use. That's why a lot of people talk to me about all these IPs coming out. I'm kind of sitting there like, I really want to buy this IP, but then again, I'm getting a PS4 Pro, and I could experience that IP in a way better form, you know? Because the regular PS4 is hot boo-boo crap. Like, that's why they don't even sell it anymore. They only sell PS4 Slims and PS4 Pros. Like, if you see a regular PS4 out there, it's probably because, like, well, let me rephrase that. They're not making regular PS4s anymore. They're definitely still selling them, but you're not going to find them, like, all over the place, like, compared to a PS4 Slim or a PS4 Pro. You see PS4 Slims everywhere. I don't see that many people with PS4 Slims either. PS4 Slims are really freaking cheap. Those things are, like, $250, like... That is worth it, definitely, but you might as well just get a Pro, bro. Like, come on. Join the club. I've never really been able to tell the difference. I mean, I watch YouTube videos in 144p. I can't do that, man. I'm sorry. I just can't. Quality, for me, is very important when I'm watching something. Of course, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But quality is just very, very important to me, like visual quality, because I don't like looking at stuff in less than HD in this generation. I really don't. I can handle 480p. But anything less than 720, that thing has to be really good. I'll say less than 40p. Anything less than 40p is no. I can't do it. I just can't. It depends though, because like games are like really pixely. It doesn't matter what quality it's in. So let's see, what other conference should we talk about? Let's go more in depth with Nintendo. I'm not the biggest Nintendo fan. I got my Nintendo Switch right here. I just took it out of its dock. The Nintendo Switch is a great freaking console, man. Like, this thing is wonderful. I love it. Like, Nintendo did, like, I'm not even gonna say debatably, Nintendo won E3 last year, because I remember they showed off Odyssey. What else did they show off? Bayonetta 3 was at the Game Awards. Like, they showed off Zelda DLC, I'm pretty sure then. Nintendo kind of just gave you everything like people wanted, and they really showed you why you need to buy a Nintendo Switch. And this console's selling well too, man. Console's selling like hotcakes. I remember when this thing first came out, like I could not find a Switch. It was so hard. Every time I would go to a Walmart or a Best Buy and I would look at the Nintendo Switch section, that thing was completely empty. Like nobody was messing around. Like if they walk past a Nintendo Switch, they're like, "Ooh, okay, I gotta get this thing quick." I'm excited for Octopath Traveler. I have not played the demo of that. Like, I've had my Switch since December, so I've had it for a good six months, a little bit more. And I have not played that. There's a demo out for it, right? So I should play that on stream for you guys one day. Also, Mario Tennis Aces is real clean. Looks real clean. I've played Mario Tennis Aces. It's not my cup of tea, but it is a very fun game. I will say that much. I don't expect to buy the game. It's not a day one purchase for me. Mario Tennis is one of those games. It's like, I view it as like a Wii Sports or something. Or no, I can't say that. Everyone owned Wii Sports. Mario Tennis Aces, it's like a family game to me. I don't see myself playing it often if I buy it. But I'm a big Sony fan, so I'm like a Sony pony. That's what they call us. I forget the name for like Xbox players, because there was every single like gaming community had a name. There was Sony ponies. There was, I forget what Xbox's name was. I forget what Nintendo's name were too. Neither do I, but I can appreciate how it looks and plays. Oh, same, definitely. Who else has conferences? Let's see. There's a Sony conference. There's a Microsoft conference. Nintendo conference, of course. Those three are given. Bethesda's having its own conference, I'm pretty sure. PC gaming, I don't care about that. There's EA. EA is about to be awful. Last year's EA conference, I think all they showed was Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that game. Do I even need to talk about that? That was just awful. Like, I mean, okay, but the gameplay they showed off, it looked cool, but the game when it came out, nobody wanted that thing. Like, after a month of it being on the shelves, it was already going on sale for like $20-30. That's a sad, man. Like they're trying to like screw people out of their money, and they can't be doing that. They can't be doing that. Let's talk about Square a little bit. Square's conference, I'm expecting Square's conference to be one of the best. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Like, Square, they have a really good lineup of games. I'm not even going to say pretty good. They have a really good lineup of games they could show off. It's highly rumored that they're going to show off the Avengers project, which everyone's interested in. Like, everyone watching Infinity War and Deadpool. Like, Marvel is more hyped than ever right now. They got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They got Final Fantasy VII Remake. Assuming like all those rumors weren't true, I don't think they're true. I feel like all those rumors I heard about 7 Remake being restarting development, like I feel like that's fake, but we'll see. They have 7 Remake they could possibly show off. They have Kingdom Hearts 3, of course. They have Dragon Quest, I'm pretty sure. And what else? There's a lot Square Enix could show, and like all of those games I just named off, those are big games. Like all of those games could easily get like 10 out of 10s, like assuming, they do well enough developing the games. I hear that Avengers project is going to play maybe like an Infamous, or it could play like a Final Fantasy 15. I didn't play too much of 15, but 15, it is a good game, has some pretty decent combat. Infamous, I think if it played like Infamous, that would be great. So, do I know much about BlazBlue? I played BlazBlue, the demo, when it came out. I know a decent amount about it because I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are in love with BlazBlue. So, BlazBlue is very, very interesting. Square, honestly, I do think they're going to have the best conference. Not just for me personally, but that's for everyone. I don't know. Because Square has a very specific fan base. I think it's going to come down to Square and Nintendo. Because Sony, they have a lot of games, right? But a lot of those games are not coming out this year. Like, I've said that to people. Sony's conference, they've been good. Like, they show off what you want to see, but the past 2 years, they've been showing off the same games that never come out. Like, come on, man. Like, didn't they end off E3 last year with Days Gone? I don't remember fully. But everyone's gonna be excited for The Last of Us 2 showcase. That's gonna be fun. For me, in my opinion, I think it could get a lot more attention if they magically could get some Xenoblade Chronicles characters in that game. In Smash or in Kingdom Hearts? I don't think they would ever. I don't know. Smash? Ooh boy, Smash is definitely going to have a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 character. Blaze Blue? Ah, I get you, I get you. What characters could they reveal for Smash though? Because they're definitely going to show us like the roster and show some of the new characters. I think Sora has a high possibility of being in Smash Bros. Guys. I think it's very likely. It's very very likely. Cause Square, like people think, like okay, Disney, they're not gonna allow that. But no, no, man. Square has a lot of rights to Sora. They have a lot more rights to Sora than you may think. They created the character, like you do have a lot of rights to him. And Square, Tetsuya Nomura is really, really good friends with the Sakurai. So it's very possible. I remember reading an article where Sakurai was congratulating Nomura on the 15th anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts series. They're very close friends, and I think like Cloud had his turn. It's very possible we could get two Final Fantasy characters in Smash, Cloud, and then maybe Noctis or someone. Um, but Sora's very possible, man. If Sora was in Smash Bros, I would freak out. Even if that dude was D minus poo poo tier, I would main him. He would be my favorite character to play as. Cause it's Sora. Like I have to main Sora. I would love to get into Smash competitively though, cause Smash competitive sounds really fun. Okay, I'm thinking like, well, who else has conferences that I like care about? I pretty much talked all about Sony. Of course, like I'm interested in Sony. Um, hold on, I'm looking at the participating companies for E3 right now. I don't see Disney in here yet. I'm like still scrolling through all of this. Bandai's there. Not surprised. Bandai's probably going to show off Code Vein. You know what surprises me? Why does Bandai not have like their own conferences? Because Bandai, they're a big enough company to have their own conference. Like, wouldn't you guys agree? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 characters. In all honesty, if a character from that game gets in Smash, it will be either Rex or Pyra. I'd like Pyra, or both. I'm sorry, I find both characters are just F tier compared to Shulk. They are. I'm not even a big Xenoblade fan, and I can agree with that. Judging from Cloud's edition, Sora would be top tier. Yeah, Sora would be like a super combo heavy character, man. That Sora would be good in Smash. I feel like if Sora was in Smash, he would be high tier. Like definitely no less than B minus or B plus. But I don't see him being top 5. I see Sora being like a middle ground character. But what Sora will they add though? Will they add Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora? I'd imagine they would add Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. I don't think they would add Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. Like I don't want that. Like imagine Sora like being able to use flow motion as one of his recoveries, you know? Like maybe one of his recoveries, like this will probably be OP. Like he could, if he ever gets like hit out of the stage, like he could bounce off of like the bottom of the stage and just kind of like keep bouncing and climbing his way up. I think that would be cool, like as a flow motion thing. But of course, similar to Kingdom Hearts 3, he's only able to do it twice. That would be dope. That would be really cool. And ignore whatever's going on in my background. There's a lot of kids in my house. They haven't been too loud for the stream, but I hear my brother just like stomping up the steps. So hopefully you guys don't hear that. Hopefully that's not too loud. I don't know. What are some characters you guys want in Smash Bros. Though? I definitely want Sora. I want my Dark Pit bat. I need my Dark Pit. Dark Pit has to be in Smash for me, man. Best Dark Pit main, NA. Who else? Let's think of characters that have never been in the Smash series. You have Sora. I would love to see Noctis, definitely. I would love to see Spyro, and I would also love to see Crash, but I don't think Crash is as likely as Spyro is, mainly because I feel like Spyro would have just a hundred times like better moveset. He's more. There's more things you can do with Spyro in terms of a Smash character than you could with Crash. Like Crash, you have a jump and a kick, and that's all I see. Maybe you could have like his forward smash be his little slide from Crash 2 and 3, or a lot of the Crash games. I don't know, man. I'm excited. Oh yeah, speaking of Spyro, they are gonna have a big Spyro showcase at Sony's press conference. That's very interesting. I'm very excited for that. I believe Crash is also coming out on the Nintendo Switch this summer, which that honestly surprised the crap out of me. But at the same time, Activision are the people who own the rights to Crash now, so of course, they're going to make that multi-platform. I'm not mad that it's multi-platform, but sometimes I do have to admit, I do like it when things are exclusive, because it's like a competition thing. It like brings other companies to make even better exclusives. When everything's multi-plat and you're all just sharing the same games, it's like, what's the point? Bro, Sora, an idea I had was for his up B, it would be aerial recovery, and the kick is used it to negate a meteor. I think you messed up there. To negate a meteor spike. Sounds broken, but to bounce it, have it only have horizontal distance and poor verticals like DK's, Donkey Kong's. I'm thinking about that. I already had an idea for what Sora's like moveset would be. It would honestly just be a lot of like Kingdom Hearts 2 moves. But Sora would be a very combo heavy character. Very combo heavy. Like Ryu's like pretty combo heavy, and Smash 4. I think Sora would be like better than Ryu in that sense. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's possible. It's definitely very possible. But guys, I just wanted to do like a quick little podcast talking about E3. I'm going to end it off there. We talked about everything really needed to talk about. Of course, like I'm really hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. I have plenty of videos coming up about that. I'm hyped for Sony's. I'm hyped for everyone's conferences. I hope you guys are there during the streams when I do live stream the conferences with my friends. It's going to be fun. We're definitely going to... I'm gonna try to live stream all the conferences personally. I forget whose conference is first. I think Microsoft's might be first. I don't know though. But point is though, thank you for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the talks. Thank you for all of those who came out to the stream today. I'm going to try to make this podcast really consistent. I'm going to try to make it at least weekly, if not more than that. So thank you for watching. My name is Prodigy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.